What up? Oh, let me put on. Hold on. Much better. You feel me? Mm, mm, mm. How I look with this hat on? Swag, 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 swag. Photo dump, photo shoot, pose, pose, pose. Yo, did you know I wasted like $3 on nothing? I wasted my online money for $3. Story time. Let me quickly. I wanted. Alright, story time starts now. I wanted a game on my PS Vita. PS1. Since I know that it could run PS1 games, but certain PS1 games is not on the uh the store that I just grab my games on the hack PS Vita. So I said like, alright, let me search for the internet about this game. It called uh Carnival 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 Sin. If y'all heard about a game that use one or two people, good job. Um I wanted that game on my PS Vita because it looks fun. So I said, how about this? I searched through the web, and that I did. I search and search and nothing. But I remember this idea. What if I could change the PS1 file to a PSP file? ISO. Now I searched through everywhere on CAG to ISO. I searched through everywhere. I did not find nothing. I was blank. But yeah, I spent like several hours, probably like 4 or 5 hours, give or take, with just me trying to find a site that could switch that file to an ISO file so I could run this PS1 game on the PS Vita. Now, there's a way it gets tricky, and I think about should I really do it? I found this website. Um, it does convert literally what I always wanted after search and search and searching. I have CHD to ISO. The website literally have that, but the big problem with that, it costs $2. It costs really $2 for this convert and download, and just changing the CHD to ISO. So I waited a couple of minutes to really think about, should I really go with this? Should I spend $2 of my money just so I could get this PS1 game on the PS Vita? Uh, I said, nah, let me wait for my brother so he could sort this out and find a much better idea or a much better way to do this. And I waited, and when he waked up like 2 o'clock, I told him the situation and stuff. And when we get down to business, we search, he searched, uh, he tried some CHD man, but that didn't work. The big factor I hated though. Um, I I put on that after because I really thought he found the solution. So I said like, okay, uh, when I actually play the game, I'll actually play the game. Turns out when I put it on adrenaline, I saw that it did not work. So I got frustrated and I said like, you know what? Let me spend that $2. How hard is that gonna be? Let me spend $2 for this changing file. I waited till the next day because he mostly uses the PC. So waited the next day secretly still pay for it because Tristan, my brother, he wasn't saying yes to that because why would I pay for something that I could find online much better and it's free? But my mind saying like, really though? I search everywhere and Google pages 1 to 2 to 10 is nothing. So I say like, you know what, it's for the better. I'm gonna be really happy and make sure I play that game every day. mm, just because I did not, you know, spend it on changing a file so I could flick in what you call it. So I could put that game inside a folder. So I could let it just sit on the PS Vita. Um, I pay for it. I pay for the $2. I was like, nice. And apparently there's two options. No, it split it into two. And I thought nothing of it. So I went and put it in the PS Vita. It did not work. I'm so stupid. I could have figured that out if I just think so much more. But I said like, okay, if I if it didn't work, let me go back on the site and say, oh, I have to put those two files into the site again, and you know make it together to become an ISO file. Apparently, I had to purchase it again. So luckily, it was only like they reduced it to $1.25, I think. But why do I have to pay? Why do I have to pay again? I already paid for it. I already paid for you to change it so I could finally get my game. Why am I have to change it again? Why are you charging me $1.25? I mean $1.25. I thought nothing of it, and I still say yes. I'm going to spend another dollar on it. So I spent basically $3 on this single website that would guarantee me a ISO file so I could put it in my PS Vita. When it happened, I went to my PS Vita, clicked on Adrenaline. I went to the games and I saw nothing. I saw nothing. I really just gave this random website $3 so I could do nothing with it. Uh, the all I had to do was search a little more, cause the only thing I was searching up at that time was CHD to ISO5. When in reality, I really should just search up how to put PS1 games onto the PS Vita. Simple like that. And I would have gotten the website earlier on. So I wasted several hours, $3 on this one file that is a complete waste. And I disappointed because the funny thing is my bank cutting the the maximum price to $100. It was 200, but starting on February 1st, it's gonna be $100. So I basically wasted that for nothing. I'm disappointed in myself. Goodbye. Peace out.